I am 24 years old this year. Once upon a time, my family was wealthy and my life was happy and carefree. In the 18th year of his life, he accidentally tasted the sweetness of gambling for the first time, and he couldn't control it. That summer, my girlfriend Xiaolian and I had just obtained our motor vehicle driving licenses. After taking a break, we had nothing to do all day long. Xiaolian mentioned to me that she wanted to work in the capital. Firstly, the salary is high, and secondly, during the rest time, she can visit various places in the capital and taste various delicacies. In this way, at his suggestion and with the consent of both parents, we packed up our bags and boarded the train heading north. Neither of us went to college and our education was not high. He found a job as a cashier at the front desk of a hotel chain, working shifts between day and night. I found a job as a security guard in a villa area, which is a higher level security guard, working day shift for half a month and night shift for half a month. Our combined salary was more than 10,000 yuan, so we discussed it with my family and took out a loan to buy a car with a monthly payment of 3,000 yuan. My salary is used to pay off the car loan and buy a house and eat, so he can save all his salary and use it as a betrothal gift for me. Life is well organized and full of energy. But the good times didn't last long. After working stably for half a year, the tranquility was broken because of my first win. In December 2018, I was working the night shift in a cold guard booth. At that time, I was bored and couldn't sleep at night. I was tired of playing various battle games, so I found an app called Werewolf. At first, this game was just for killing time. You will be very excited when you get the profit. When you go to the police to grab the police badge, your speech will not be fluent. Other players said that I have a halo in my heart. Gradually, I perfected my speech process, and the lone wolf jumped perfectly on the spot when he went to the police to receive an investigation. When a game reaches a bottleneck that cannot be broken through, it becomes boring. I was in the casual chat room again, just looking for companions to play games with. But when I saw that other people's accounts were all with the 1,000,003 crowns account, I felt ashamed. I was so rich that I spent a huge sum of $900 to buy a 3 Emperors account on a certain fish. The 900 I earned at that time was enough to eat hot pot 9 times and open a hotel with Xiaolian 5 times. I felt very sad. After that, I could show off as much as I wanted for the 3 Emperors, but I gritted my teeth and won. Since then, I have slowly added a lot of friends with whom I can chat, both men and women, and have joined many groups. I have endless chats every day, and the night shift is no longer boring. I don't even want to work the day shift, I just want to work the night shift and high-end work. The friends chatted all night long and played Werewolf. You can send gifts in this software, and receiving gifts can be used to increase the level of your account. Now this software has been removed from the shelves and cannot be found in major app stores. And I happened to bet on this software, and I was pulled into the water when it became popular. I vaguely remember that the levels are divided into blue fire, purple fire, blue crown, double blue crown, 3 blue crown, double crown, 3 crowns and 3 emperors, which is the highest level. Later I learned that so many 3 emperorships were picked up by piles, and not everyone could receive so many gifts. One day during the night shift, I was sitting comfortably in the guard booth drinking tea and smoking, listening to the chat room with my brothers and sisters who accompanied me every day. Somehow, a man suddenly said that he had something to do and went out for a while. He came back to show off to us and said that he had won more than 3,000 game coins. If he recharged, it would be 300 yuan. He gave each of us a cake worth 50 coins. The whole room was happy and happy. It didn't take long for someone to inquire about the situation. He told the truth that he had cheated on the casino and had taken over a group of sports cars. Then we were very curious and asked him about the specific rules of the game, and he patiently explained it to us. Going to the bank is to send the money you want to borrow in a group of gambling halls, and then pay the hall owner more than the compensation. The hall owner will send your information and requests to the group, and then if some thugs think that your pile has a chance of blowing up, they will top up the game currency and give you gifts. Gifts will generate gold coins. To put it simply, it is a bet on whether the gold coins exploded are the specified number. For example, if the stake he gets is a sports car with a price lower than 150 gold coins, that is, the thugs give him 4 sports cars. As long as one of them explodes for more than 150 gold coins, it will be considered a blast. If you kill the thug on the first shot, you will not only make money, but you will also get 3 sports car fish coins. The person who goes to the bank needs to pay twice the normal recharge to the thug, and the hall owner takes a commission. If the gold coins reported by the 4 cars are all less than 150, then the thug will lose 200, and the hall owner will take a cut of 5 yuan and refund the money to the dealer. This is called black money, which is equivalent to buying 4 sports cars for 5 yuan, and the gold coins received can be sold to third parties at a discount for money. 51 sports cars are worth 35 if sold to a third party. The third party is some sellers on a certain treasure, who sell gifts at a lower price than the recharge price on the platform to earn the difference. This forms a relatively complete gambling chain. After I finished speaking, some people sneered, and some people were ready to make a move, including me of course. I got to know him very well, so I asked him to take me to experience it first. After joining the group, the owner of the hall sent me a price list, which was so diverse that I was dazzled. As the price of the gift increases, the compensation increases, and the compensation for piles that are harder to blow can even reach tens of thousands. For example, Rockets Pure Double, Rockets and 25, the compensation has reached 51,000. A rocket costs 2,000 coins, and a group of 6 rockets costs 1,000 yuan per shot. The platform charges 1,000 coins and gets 200 coins, which is exactly 12,000 coins. What you win is 5 times or 10 times the income. Xiaobo is big. Pure double means that the 3 or 4 digits of gold coins are all even numbers, and 25 means that the total number of gold coins is greater than or equal to 25, and it is considered to be a burst. But this kind of figure is difficult to come by. The most outrageous thing is that the rockets paid 4,000 yuan, but paid 30,000 yuan in compensation at the time. The normal range for rocket explosion gold coins is between 42,500, so it can be imagined that because there are too many tricks, I finally chose to get the same pile as him, and the sports car was 150 lower. I transferred 320 yuan to the hall owner, and within a minute of sending the message, thugs came to drive the piles. I was very nervous when I borrowed it. I am afraid that I will lose these 320. At that time, I thought, wouldn't it be good to have this money to buy 2 cigarettes? But another voice in my heart said. But he wasn't blown up. Just like you and him, you can use the game coins to spend money freely. To satisfy my vanity. I stopped thinking about it. Soon the group finished playing black. That means it didn't explode. There were more than 1,000 coins in the account at that time, and the hall owner asked me to continue receiving it. It is better to return the money to the dealer and continue to accept. Even if it doesn't explode. You can always find thugs to fight. Until it explodes. Even though it never exploded. No thugs. Play a group and the banker draws $5. I decisively chose to continue. That's all. After borrowing 3 sets, it still didn't explode. When I saw there were more than 4,000 gold coins. Thinking of being content and always happy. Now Shizhuang has a double harvest. Earned coins again. I didn't lose any money. The dealer will only draw 4 groups of water money. That's 20 yuan. I got back 300 yuan and 4,000 coins as I wished. That night. Playing freely in the game. Boasting. Very present. Very satisfying. Vanity has been expanded like never before. But once such a thing exists, I couldn't stop the first time. It's also strange. If I lose all these 320 the first time, then I might not touch it again in the future. So this kind of thing is very evil. Don't leave anything to chance. The next night, I became bolder. I went directly to the 950 yuan pile. The rocket is worth 500. This is actually quite explosive. You can tell by looking at the amount. This is a group of 3 rockets. That is to say, if you recharge 500 on the 6,000 coin platform, you will get 1,500 and 900 to blow it up. I only earned 400 with fixed odds. Brother must be a genius. But I connected 3 groups again. That is, 9-shot rockets. Each rocket exploded with a lot of gold coins. Only one of the more than 1,000 or 2,000 rockets was worth 3 digits. But it also reached more than 800. The dealer takes away 10 yuan for each deal. Refund me 860 yuan. I have more than 12,000 coins on my account. My joy soars to the sky. It's equivalent to having 1,000 yuan in the account. At that time, I never thought about using these coins to build a pile. But the detonation of a group of 6 rockets. Just a little boda. You can win more. I'm not that bold either. I just want to be conservative and liquidate some of it and keep some for fun. I thought I couldn't squander everything. Immediately contacted the third party on a certain treasure. Sold 5 rockets at the market price of 135. There are still more than 2,000 coins in the account for squandering. Excluding the half hour spent pumping water by the hall owner, the net profit was 585. My excitement is indescribable. I feel like I have discovered a new continent. I am a genius, so I immediately ordered one for 30 yuan. I usually couldn't bear to order takeaway to celebrate. On the evening of the third day, I've spent all the gold coins in my account. I habitually want to go to the bank to make some money. I have the money I won last night in my hand. I am more courageous. Thinking that I was the chosen one, I bought Rocket Pure Cream worth 5,000 yuan. One group is dark. The two groups are dark. My heart beats faster and faster. Just when I can't control my tension. When you are excited. A voice in my head told me. Just accept it as soon as you see fit. That night I harvested 12 rockets and received more than 20,000 yuan, and I returned 4,880 yuan. I got 8 rockets after selling them. Net profit is 960 yuan, Xiaolian. I happened to be working the night shift and kept sending me messages all night. I didn't even have time to reply. I took leave directly after get off work and took Xiaolian to open a hotel in the 3rd Ring Road. Ordered takeout. Show him the profits from the past 2 days. I kept sharing my joy with him. In his panic eyes, you can see his fear. He asked, "What should I do if I lose? Winning is only a few $100s. If you lose once, you'll lose 5,000. I didn't even think about it at the time. These people swore and patted their chests and told him, "It's not that easy to blow up." But he still refuses to give up. Strongly asked me to promise him. Just lose once. It can't be finished immediately. In order to change things with Xiaolian as soon as possible, I had to compromise. Falling asleep embracing each other in happiness. I slept until 4 o'clock in the afternoon before getting up. I took Xiaolian to have some appetizers. Had afternoon tea. I sent it back after eating Haidaleo in the evening. I also went back to the villa in the dormitory and continued working. As long as people keep winning money, it will get carried away. I won't consider the stakes involved. I will only think that I am lucky. Found a hugely profitable way to make a fortune. After spending a whole day, I have squandered all the profits I made in recent days. I started to think about how to find a banker with a low price that would not be easily beaten. To achieve the purpose of long-term meal tickets. You guys must know. Once you have this idea, not far from the abyss, no one is exempt.